Blessings and blessings, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to talk about, well, let me start out. Do you hear the angels singing in the trees? You remember that line by William Blake, the poet, to see the universe in a grain of sand, to have infinity in the moment. A lot of Torah is based in this notion of a myth, what I think of as a mytho-poetic view of reality. Do we hear the angels singing in the trees? I don't know. My son does. My 3-year-old for sure does. My 3-year-old hears the singing angels in the trees and sees the angels on every side of him and hears them. Literally, I'm not so certain. But what is very true is that the Torah is talking, especially in this Parsha, but talking all the time, trying to bring us to a certain notion of what is faith. What is faith? I have heard from friends or from different people, faith is something you believe in and you don't ever see it. You don't know. But that's not how I heard it from my teacher. Faith is really just the opposite. Faith is believing in that which you already know to be true. And then you have faith in it. So, for example, I know in my heart that love is stronger than death. Which is not to say there is not death. But I know in my heart, absolutely straight through, that love is stronger than the forces of destruction. And therefore, I have faith in it. Faith is believing what you already know straight through to be true and be willing to act upon it. To be willing to act upon that place of faith. To be willing to act upon that which you know to be true. And part of what our teachers are saying is, how do we move through the world? We know love is stronger than death. We know that the power of love, the power of affection, the power of the power of fun is the greatest activating force of consciousness. But how do we activate that in a day-to-day kind of a way? The Torah is saying that we must, in a very fundamental way, believe in magic. Believe in this kind of aboriginal, mytho-poetic view of reality. Not just in terms of what we're seeing, but how we are experiencing moment-to-moment life. So in this Parsha, there is this crazy concept. We take a totally red heifer. We burn it, we have the ashes, we mix it with hyssop, with red wool, and a little bit of cedar. And then we use that to sprinkle on people and make them clean, to make them pure, to purify the inner stain. It's crazy. It's crazy. A little bit of ashes, boom. From a red heifer mixed with hyssop, it's magic. It's straight on shamanic magic. It is asking us to believe that there is magic in the world and that you and I are part of that. Meaning to say that that which is not rational has the ability to make a curing. That that which is not logical has the ability to change the world. Because it is saying by intimation that if we try to move and to work in this world purely from a place of logic, move through the world where the magic is lost, then the world has no chance to live. It has no chance to exist. Every tree will be cut down. Every positive thing will be lost. It is only through permitting ourselves to act on that which we already know to be true. That is magic. more than to view, but to live in a reality that is a mytho-poetic reality, to see the universe in a grain of sand, and to help ourselves experience it, and to, in a manner of speaking, believe that the ashes of a red heifer has the ability to remove an inner stain. So I bless us that we all should be able to do that. And one of the ways in which we're able to do that, besides just learning Torah, of course, is to spend a little bit of time with a small child who is able to see into that realm very easily and is more than happy to take us along with them. So I wish us all a good Shabbos and be able to move into that place of magic, all of us together. Amen, amen, amen.